Hello, my friend. You asked me how to handle the extremes of your ups and downs in a more smooth way so that you have more of a sense of having one person, one self that can hold these different experiences. And that already tells us what the solution is. It's about taking ownership of both your capacity for excitement, high energy, enjoyment, seeking that sense of aliveness, but in that process, perhaps sometimes forgetting yourself and getting taken out of your rational checking and your understanding of what is happening, or even your awareness of the other. So, when you're so much in that action and that up mood, that high mood, it becomes harder to bring it down and keep it situated, located strongly in your robust sense of holding your own. You get, as it were, lifted out of yourself, taken out of yourself, and that feels good perhaps, but you also notice that you're no longer holding it and thinking carefully about what's happening. And on the other hand, sometimes we may descend so much to the low mood and to the sense of depression, really, a sense of lack of energy, but that may also go with the capacity for processing and reflecting more. So it is a kind of grieving process. One is the excitement, and the other is the loss. The excitement of gaining lots of things into oneself, and the loss of the capacity to holding on to things. Now, both of those are important movements of mood and important ways of being in the world. And all of us have to learn to manage both those ups and downs, highs and lows. But some people tend to feel they should only have highs. Some people feel they're actually more at ease with the lows. Some people go without a sense of control from highs to lows quite rapidly. Some other people have phases of highs and phases of lows. Some people try to locate themselves somewhere in the middle so that there are no highs and lows, no extremes, and things are tightly controlled. Now, none of those things are terrible. They're all attempts at working with yourself in an emotional way. But obviously, what we want is a kind of fluidity. No fear of the highs, no fear of the lows. A going with that process and a sense that all of that is part of life, part of your being in the world, and will give you what you need in order to thrive, be alive, and deal with things. The key to it all is to open your eyes to what is happening, harvest the good stuff, and don't get afraid, but learn to process things and learn to move yourself between being out there in the movement, in the flow of things, or being in there, processing and coming to a rest. You need the energy, you also need the downtime. You need to be up sometimes and get a little bit out of control, but not so much that you feel in a panic about it or that you have judgments about yourself later on. So it's all a matter of learning to manage your organism, learning to manage all these possibilities of your consciousness until you feel at ease with them and you see how you can flow with them and how you can vary them. Let yourself go up, let yourself go down, let yourself be drawn into the world, draw yourself back to yourself. Find a stable middle from where you can make all those movements in peace and with joy and with a sense of ownership and authority. Find your balance. Trust yourself.